不过就是痕迹，苦离，情绪始终融于情理。没关系，没关系，只是一场游戏，按下重启，愧为沉寂。命运无常，束手难放，心甘情默中，喜怒哀乐愁，冷若冰霜，习以为常。世故圆滑虚伪，何必惧彷徨？随波逐流，水中浮萍，换回片刻安宁。似笑为装，口问自己，终是意难平。世界待我沉溺，下意识寻找一平。
清清自静，悠悠我心。明月疏情，对子意。
零一零零零一，木鸟翩翩归万里。零一零零零一，天地女旅何所依？
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all doing well this Friday. Yeah, it's Friday, right? Yeah. Hopefully you're doing well. I myself am pretty decent, to be honest. I'm doing pretty decent. Oh God, we're continuing the story today. I mean, we're finishing the story today. We're finishing chapter 2. I mean, not chapter 2, chapter 70x today, because I'd be surprised if I'd be flabbergasted in myself if we somehow don't manage to finish it today. Because I'll be literally wondering what the hell is wrong with you? And how did he not finish it today? But yeah, that is the plan for today. So if anything, today's stream might be slightly short in that sense, because I technically we're like halfway through the chapter, but then again, we kind of spent like 3 hours doing technically an hour worth of the chapter, right? And I don't know how we did that, but we did. So yeah, but I guess before we get into the chapter, how's everyone been? Unless I'm tired, no, because I'm like, I started playing Monster Hunter a bit yesterday. Okay, the weapon I seem to like the most seems to be the Interglaive and the dual blades. The other weapons were fine. I don't know, the heavy weapons kind of feel like ours. The bow was okay. Yeah, for me, the dual blade and the Interglaive were the most fun. Obviously, I was playing like as. I didn't really play too much because character creator, you know, takes a while. Character creation always takes a while for no reason. I mean, there's a reason. Oh God, I'm nearly out of my. Oh God. Oh well, it's doing time to open my boxes, my coin boxes. But yeah, so I've been playing a bit of Wilds. I still need to finish well, at the same time I'm still finishing Origins, Dynasty Wars Origins, because technically I've done already a mainline, like one complete playthrough, which was the Shu storyline. I think I'm always done with the Wu storyline. To be honest, I probably would have been done already if once I completed the Shu storyline, I didn't also unlock ultimate difficulty. Because ultimate difficulty it's in the name. It makes the game harder, so stages take longer to complete, which is fine to be honest. Because what, by the end of the Shu storyline, I was like level 55. So if it wasn't for ultimate difficulty, I would be just running through everything. Because it's not like hard to kill, right? The enemies would have been hard to kill since they would have been scaled down to. They would have been scaled down to the level you should be if you were doing your initial playthrough. But it's fine. And also I'm like playing a bit of BNS. But the thing is, BNS right now is kind of fine because I wouldn't say I've got the best gear right now, but like we're gonna get the new patch next week. And my gear is like sufficient for that. There's like no need for me to rush. And I'm also not playing on ult. I'm only playing like one character, so it's like fine. Because I'm like good for the next 45 patch. Because once 45 comes along, all the skills I have, like the skill books I have, will be outdated, and so is the gear. So that's why I'm not going to hammer on it. Because I know it's not gonna last for too long. Oh god. Oh wait, huh? Oh, okay, I'm assuming we're almost done with this one and then this one, right? Oh god, this fucking story. No, we'll talk about the story, the chapter more when we do the recap before we start the second half of chapter 70X. Because, oh my god. No. First, let's talk. Has there been any news? All right, technically, wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, shouldn't have been the drip markers in yesterday? Well, like 12 hours ago. It should have been, right? But I don't remember seeing anything about CZZ. Maybe it actually wasn't. Because I know they released the Ambi video, the Ambi demo. But they didn't, huh? Yeah, actually no, they had. I would have assumed they would have drip marketed Hugo today, or Hugo earlier, but no. Maybe they didn't drip market Hugo because of Ambi's demo being released today. So then they would drip market this then tonight. Maybe. I mean, that could be what it is, but I'm not too sure if that's actually it. I guess we'll see. Well, if there's no Hugo tonight, then that means it's only Vivian for 1.7. Which I guess is fine, to be honest. But it'd be curious if they didn't release Hugo with Vivian. But I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Okay. You know what? Let's not mess around too much today. I actually want to get to the story. Besides, we're probably going to spend like 30 minutes at least talking about the chapter before we even started. So, yeah. Where is the anime video? Alright, there's also like changes because for Impactor the CN beta for 8.2 is up right now. So we're seeing all the changes right now, which we can talk about in a sec. Let me find the Ambi video. We'll watch this quickly. It's not too long. And then we'll and then we'll talk about the changes in impact outs. Okay. So let me is this one right? Yeah. Okay. So this is for Ambi. Am I expecting anything from Ambi? I don't know. Ambi's fine for me, the character Ambi. She's not like insane or anything. That's why I'm not too excited for her, let's say S-rank variants. But it'll be interesting because, like, gameplay wise, she looks neat. But I don't know. Something about Trigger. Maybe it's Trigger has that has me captivated. Did I just say? I mean, you know what, sure, but I don't know. Okay, but let's just see. Soldier Zero and B.
Attention. Number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed. Repeat. Number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed.
Number 5 and 7.
Initiating replica recovery.
Oh, I was right. It is clones. Maybe?
This performance isn't up to snuff.
They're just replicas. One working unit is all we need, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Let's move on.
Kind of like clones.
Combat power assessment ready. Repeat. Combat power assessment ready.
Ooh. I do like to just use dual build, dual blades.
Reporting in. Position confirmed.
Number 0. So she's the original? And Soldier 11 is a copy? Ooh.
This one's showing promise.
No, okay, no, it's not. She's not the original, she's also a copy. Or clone.
Looks like we can consider keeping just her.
An ethereal. Hmm?
7 seconds. In about 7 seconds, I'm going to fall into that highly etheric zone.
Oh, the referencing
where the most
Ambi's
aggressive
video.
ethereals are.
Like
Whenever
base
possible,
Ambi's
you
video.
should stay away from them. Me? I have no choice.
That's pretty nice.
Far too reckless.
What a shame. We didn't get anywhere this time. Treat the remaining replicas. We're keeping Silver Squad for now.
Keeping
Andy,
Silver
Captain
Squad.
of Silver Squad. Mission accomplished.
Wait, hold up. What did it say in the... Okay, we can't see anything. Ether aptitude, target, telemetry.
This one's showing
We can't see anything. God damn it, why? Son of a bitch, move your hand.
promise.
Wait, hold up, oh, wait, hold up, hold up. There's like a small frame there. Wait. I can't read it. Oh, I guess you can see her name Anby, right? Okay. Not bad, the demo's not bad. I like the reference, it references the original, right? I guess if you don't remember, where we oldest, what would be Anby. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, it references this. Anby's character teaser.
7 seconds. In about 7 seconds, I'm going to fall into that black mass. That's a hollow.
Yeah,
These
it's like,
disasters are happening around
it's
the
a nice
world.
reference. Wait,
Whenever
does she say
possible,
here she has no
you should
choice?
stay away from
I
them.
can't remember. But it's a really nice reference that they, relate back to it. Although technically, Soldier Zero happened first, right? But still, nice. Very, very nice. Does that convince me to pull for Ambi? No, not really. Not really. I mean, it's cool, like, Ambi's movements are, like, neat and everything. But, no, it doesn't. It don't convince me, don't convince me. Okay, let's talk about 8.2. I guess let's talk about 8.2 before we carry on, because they've made, like, some changes for 8.2, which I guess are big. Some of the changes that they've done, some of the changes feel like they should have been done already before, but yeah. Okay, where is it from? So we know that Su Chang is the 8.2 character, right? Like, it's been announced officially, and we know She's not going to be from, let's say, War Treasure or anything like that. She's going to be like a standard S rank. So you have to pull for her. It's a bit annoying. I mean, it is very annoying that we're not getting, you know, characters. We're not getting saving patches. But, sure. So, okay, that's you can, if you want to, you can see her skill descriptions there. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about here before. Because you remember how I said that when we looked at Kiana Durandal, how they had like a specific Astral Ring specialization that they wasn't active just yet. So Sushang also has it, but the ones who have it are Kiana Durandal, Sushang, and Alicia. They all have that specialization, but none of them are like the, you know, specialize in it. None of them have that main one, so we don't have whoever the main damage dealer for it is. If what I'm thinking is right, where you know how Sushang is 8.1, 8.2, which means that the current story doesn't finish until probably 8.3, so 8.3 might be Helia. Maybe, I don't know, because we should be getting a new Helia soon, right? Especially with the stuff that's happening with her. But so this is talking about the BP changes, right? Of how in 8.2 we're gonna have like a kind of like an eternal BP, where the BP shop doesn't expire, and the balls, the crystallums, there is only one ball, and it's always gonna carry over. So you don't have to worry about, you know, losing it and not using it. Okay, so in 8.2 you can still use the current balls to change, and Paladin rules adjustments. Purchase price of Paladin BP will be fixed at a 1280 BP chips. If you first purchase Knight BP 600, you can upgrade to PD by spending 680. Oh! Wait, hold up. How much is Paladin right now? Crap. What is the price of Paladin usually, by the way? I forgot. Because for me right now, it's telling me that Paladin is 1,000. Is it 980? No, it's not 980 because Knight BP is like 700 or 600. What's Paladin price again? I can't remember now. The 1280. And I guess what's nice now, actually no. No, I think it's like 1600 for Paladin. I cannot remember actually. Does anyone remember the actual price of Paladin BP? It might be. I don't know. But I guess they're making it so that what? You don't lose out? And I guess it's a fixed 1280 now. Right, because currently with Paladin BP is that if you don't immediately buy Paladin BP, you don't get the discounts. And so if you buy Knight BP, and then want to upgrade to Paladin later on, you lose that 20% discount. Okay, so then, okay, I guess that's nice. Jump supply or leap supply? Oh, is this like advanced supply? It is, okay. So after 8.2, jump supply and jump equip will be added. So this is like advanced supply, but for part 2 Valkyrie. So I guess if you don't know, I mean, you should know if you're playing back third. But advanced supply is basically a specific supply for a character, which is essentially useful to get ranks on your character. Rather than pull it, it's more focused on you getting ranks for the character. So it's for people who want to get like SS or SSS versions of the character. That's what it is. That's what this supply is for. Because we didn't have this for... we had it for A rank. We didn't have this for like part 2 Valkyries. I guess now they're being added. Okay. One pool needs one supply jump, but okay, so it's basically 1-to-1, but it uses a different token. Every 10 pools will get you one corresponding character stamp. Up to 90 pools can get a total. Oh! So if you do 90 pools, it's essentially giving you enough stamps to assess. Every 10 pools will guarantee an A rank or above character card. And the pools will guarantee the current S rank character card, and the count will reset when it's obtained. Okay, so you get like 75. So you get like 75 tokens, right? Because how many fragments do you need for an S rank for part 2 Valkyrie? Let me see. Oh, let's see. So you need 25, 25, 25s. Oh no, you need 100, right? Yeah, you need 100. Okay. So it's essentially giving you, if you reach the 90 counter, you essentially, it says if you got 2 characters. Okay. Because if I recall, one character, like one dupe of a character is equal to 50 fragments. That's why if you get like if you get the standard character, well, if you pull the character and then you get one dupe of it, it gives you S2. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's kind of nice, to be honest. What's this? I know this is what I just mentioned. Jump equipment, 14480. Every temple is 1 supply card. Max 60 for total 18. I don't know about the jump equipment. I mean, I guess it's nice if you get the character but not the weapon. Because then you can get like some return. Which is fine. When equipment supply, okay, so there's I guess your chances of here, like your pity doesn't carry over to the next jump supply or jump equipment. So if you plan to use this, you have to like make sure you get what you want and not try and see if you carry over pity. After purchasing Knight BP, the additional... Oh no, it's meant to be Paladin. After purchasing Paladin BP, the additional XP will be increased from 20k to 30k. So you upgrade to level 30. Okay. And XP box BP. Oh, okay. So you get 30k. Okay, interesting. What exactly this is? Oh, so you can carry over, okay, from one BP to another. After you point to update additional combat XP. Okay. So if you want to buy this using, oh, you can basically buy XP, BP XP using B chips. So 6k for 180. That's not a bad, like 180 for 6k. What, 1.8k for 60k XP? That's actually not that bad. Senadine, oh, Senadine is in the BP. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is like what I just said. Okay, so the 2 new outfits are Helia, because I was right. One of the outfits is Helia. Ooh, it's a nice fit. Unfortunately, who's gonna play Helia? Castrating plan. Why do you want to castrate someone? Don't castrate people. I mean, you can castrate yourself if you want, but don't castrate people without the consents. Yeah, like I said, this is the Helia outfit. So there's no special effects, but it's just, you know, a new outfit. And oh, is this BP? Ah, okay. So Kira's BP outfits. Okay. BP. Okay, so Exchange Resonance, MPE, and Ravens. Okay. So you can get MPE and Raven's weapon and stigmas from the exchange resonance shop. Okay. Hush of Human Ego stamps in the Witch Corridor for the gold orbs, and Kazan and Sushang sticks in Foundry. Kazan is mini cells, like Star Impression. Star Impression, right? Or is it? I can't remember. Well, is it? It should be Star Impression. Actually, so yeah, Star Impression, because Big Cell is Cosmic Expression. Okay, so Bleed. Sushang, Sushang and Sushang's frame. Okay, it's stuff about the BP. So the crystallum, like I said, they will no longer change. So you get one constant crystallum or one constant ball. So after purchasing night BP, max crystallum that can be obtained will be increased from 14 to 22. Oh, that is a lot. It looks like they're adding Senadina, and it's still 32. So I guess you still need 2 BPs to get one character. Oh, it's 20 for the weapon though. No, no, that makes sense. If it's 20 for the weapon, that makes sense. Since you don't need to buy the segments from the BP anymore, right? You can just craft them. Okay. Well, that's I guess it's fine. I guess that also means that you only need 1 BP cycle to get the weapon. Because before, if you wanted, for example, let's say let's say with the current BP, who's in the BP right now? Let's say you wanted to get all of Mistelin's gear. You would need 10 for the weapon, 12 for the weapon, and 30 for the stigmatas, right? So what? That's 42 for Mistelin's gear. I guess this isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Each BP works. Okay, so BP. Okay, so there's like the BP shop and the BP works. BP works will ask for 3 versions. 8.2 will add Sana, and 8.3 will add Luna. Oh, Luna. Ooh. So you can get Luna from the BP now. And Sana. Okay. So there's the BP works, which I guess is kind of like a rotating shop. And then there's the reserve works, which is the permanent shop. So I guess kind of like the BP works right now and the BP arsenal. BP works permanent. The products in the reserve works can be exchanged with crystallum without purchasing. Okay, so you don't need to buy the BP to use the reserve works. The product content includes a wider range of characters, weapons, and sticks. And more products will be added regularly. Okay. In 8.2, the reserve works will add some character cards, weapons, and sticks up to. So we'll have weapons and characters up to 6.0. So up to Alicia. The production team plans to add character-related exchanges for 7.3 and later in subsequent versions. Okay. So they're also going to add part 2 character gears into the reserve works. Okay, that's good. Because you can see this is officials. What's the name again? So it is Phantom's Sarcasm Nyx. Oh, Abyss Flower. Abyss Flower. Oh, Abyss Flower and Feng Hong Down. Bunny Crusher. They're removing the BP arsenal. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? If they're adding the reserve, BP reserve, removing the BP arsenal makes sense. Okay, equip supply card will be just the rewards of the vanguards. Okay, so the free pool that you get, you're still gonna get it. You don't need to buy BP now. You get it for free in the normal BP in the form of 280 crystals, sure. And other chips will be replaced to asteroids. Okay. So the regular rewards of VP, okay, so it's going to change from level 70 to level 100. The additional reward cap, because you know currently the max level is level 70. So they're changing it to 100, and when you get to 70 right now, if you keep getting more, let's say, BP experience, you get like the extra chest. And that's up to 100, but now they change it from which max level being 100 and then access level being 150. Okay, so okay, by looks of it, then oh my god, does that mean 8-week patch cycles are going to be the permanent thing? I don't know if I like about that. Longer patch cycles, because that's what it's implying, right? So it's not going to be just 8.2 and 8.1. It's going to be the standard now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much content the cycle, a 8-week patch size. After purchasing Night BP, the additional XP will be increased from 20k to 30k. Yeah, we spoke about that. Okay, yeah, we spoke about it. Okay. I like the changes. Only one thing I would mention. I feel like this should have happened at the start of part 2. No, this is something they should have implemented at the start of part 2, not 1 year after part 2. I wonder why they delay. I mean, it's good that they're adding it, like they're changing the BP and stuff. But I wonder why did they delay it by like a year. I guess maybe this wouldn't have been delayed if like everything was fine. Like if part 2 released without a hitch, but you know, part 2 kind of did release, had like issues at the start. Interesting changes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever they... Oh, it's nice that the changes that they're making. What I'm wondering is how constant are... Or how often are they gonna, you know, add the stuff to the shop? Like, are they gonna do it like every other patch, or are they gonna do it every 6 months, or like every year? Like that can, you know, make or break this changes to the BP and everything. But at least I guess they're changing things. Now, when are they gonna change this UI, Hoyo? I mean, like some of these changes should have been done ages ago, but I guess I mean they're being done, so can't complain too much. I mean, I can't complain, right? Because they should have done it already, but you know, actually, you know what the next thing they need to change? You know what the next thing that they should change, and I'm like, why haven't they changed this yet? Give me a second. Let me see if I can find a crystal here. Nope. But we take the phase shifters because we are actually running out of phase shifters. Phase shifter. Okay. One more. And I guess one more there. You know what? Let's wait for my normal examiner. Yeah, you know the other thing they have to change? Where is it? Bonuses. This is what they have to change. These rewards, sure, okay, they're okay. This crystals, free crystals, and a bomb supply. I mean, if it was a normal supply card or just 280, that may be better. But sure, there's I don't know about Honkai blocks. Like Honkai blocks are kind of redundant if they don't update the dome, because the dome hasn't had an update in years, like literally years. So I don't know. Sure, I mean I'm level 158 myself, but like fine. Why the hell is it Christmeister? Why is it not like a semi-decent relevant character? This could be why is it Christmas? Like what? Change it like this. Like nah. They need to change this. Like there's no way they think this is still like a decent login reward. Coins, sure, and you know, sign-in walls, yeah, like that's fine, that's good. But this, unacceptable. They need to change that. Oh, I need to top buy that again. Okay. But yeah, it's like, why do they not update it? Chad, should we do it? Not that. Should we do this? It's a 50-50. Do we win the 50-50? Oh my god, I shouldn't have done. Oh, fuck. Well, we better win this 50-50, Chads. If we don't win this 50-50, where's... Let me log on to Minecraft. Oh my god, I'm actually taking to the end. Someone remind me never to do this again, by the way. Because I am now royally fucked for Sushang. Yeah, I am fucked. Because, yeah, no, I shouldn't have. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Because, yeah, there's no point in getting dupes of these. Even like Senti, nah, not even for Senti, you know, because 07 Senti next patch, but 07 my account too next patch because. Oh no, I should have done. Oh, I'm so stupid. Nah, fuck. Oh no. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's carry on. So, I guess let's go over the chapter. Oh boy. Oh my god, this freaking chapter is gonna be the... It's not gonna be the end of me, but this chapter is a chapter. It's a chapter of all time. Now, was that a good thing? Thinking. Okay. So, we, I guess, kind of got through the halfway of chapter 70X. Well, this kind of makes me feel like we got more than halfway through 70X because a lot of CGs, but that's because this chapter has used a lot of CGs. Yeah, I feel like we'll have, although this apparently, okay, whatever. So, how would I say so far this chapter has been? The chapter has been, the chapter of all time. That's one thing for sure. I was not expecting a lot of things here. Oh god. My loneliness in this garden. Oh no, I shouldn't be reading this. To wear the crown. Wait, what? To wear the crown of sin for God's mission. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So we kind of expected the, you know, with the previous chapter, with the ending with Helia and everything, and we found out about Sinadina, of how Sinadine's dead, how God's dead. We kind of expected, you know, a continuation of that, to see maybe Helia versus Helia. But no, instead we're literally getting wife flashbacks. And we get a very cute story analogy of stuff. So the chapter literally ends up starting with us reminiscing about Sinadina, but it's not us in the sense you would think. It's us in the sense of freaking we're looking at things through the point of Layla. We're not looking at things through the point of the Dreamseeker. Instead, we're looking at things through Layla. So we're literally exploring Layla's past, which is interesting because we see a memory of Layla talking to Sinadina. Actually, no. The first thing we freaking see is you know the first scene at the at the start of part 2, where Senadina and Dreamseeker are dancing with each other. We kind of see that in fragments, and considering we're seeing things through Layla's eyes, it makes me think, hold up, was this scene we saw at the start of part 2 actually not a memory between a memory of the Dreamseeker, but a memory of Layla? That's what it made me think. That's like, hold up, is that what it means? There's no way, right? Because I mean, technically it can't be that, because in that dream Senadina gives you the astral rings, and we wake up with the astral rings when Helia and Coralie find us in the Sea of Data. But the thing is, the astral rings we're given could be the same astral rings, could technically be the same astral rings. Could be the what I mean to say is that she could have given Layla those astral rings in the past, but now this time in this cycle we were given the astral rings again but instead of by Senadina, Layla gives us the astral rings. But I don't know about that. I'm not sure if that's like sound, but yeah, that's kind of essentially how it starts. And we see we're talking with Layla. I mean, no, sorry, we're not talking with Layla. We're talking to Senadina in the space where we meet the goddess Senadina, which is fine and all. But we also see that we're not alone, that someone is with us, and we see that, oh god, the person who's with us is Litos, is like next to us while we're talking with Senadina, and like Senadina is like, she's being her chirpy self, but we're like initially kind of like curious, like what the hell is happening, because then we see like we basically see our hands, and it's the same hands which Layla has, which kind of confirms, like, you know, what the hell we're seeing. But what we learn is basically that Layla becoming God caused Layla to lose everything, and that everything is what we learn is basically she lost Senadina, and we don't know how becoming God made her lose Senadina. But yeah, so we're just reminiscing from memories. Like Senadina calls Litos a knight, which is interesting, but it also confirms that the Senadina herself also says that she herself is also an alien, and that there's 3 of them: Senadina, Litos, and someone else who we don't meet just yet. And it's kind of confirmed that all 3 of them are aliens, because I mean they literally confirm it themselves. And then that memory like finishes, and then we're basically in the same space where we originally met Senadina, but you know, by ourselves now as Layla. And yeah, so Layla's kind of being depressed-y and missing Senadina, because she has like a memento of hers, which is, I think it was a necklace, but she seems to have misplaced it somehow, so she's going around looking for it. So she leaves the space where, you know, where Senadina originally was, and we're now in the Tower of Gods at the top. And we learned that the scenery, you know, the nice grassy scenery at the top of the tower is apparently was an actual environment that Senadina loved. And like the reason why the top of the Tower of God is like that is because, you know, for Senadina. So we go about trying to, you know, find it, but then we come across a spot where we remember a memory between the Dreamseeker, well, between Layla and Senadina. But in the memory, it seems to be before Layla became the god, since Layla basically looked like a dark Dreamseeker, right? She looked the same as Dreamseeker, but with different colors. They basically, it's a very much it feels like we're the third wheel when we look at this, when we look at these scenes, to be honest, between Senadina and Layla, because they're very much in their own world, kind of. But essentially, they have a talk, and yeah, hold on one sec, let me check something. They have a talk, and they tell, and what, Layla, alright, Senadina is talking about how she loves the night, and like how she loves the night, but Layla's kind of like, she cares more for the sun than the night. There's a lot of let's say messages, or like there's underlying stuff which is better which you can understand better if you know that the meaning of Senadina's name and the meaning of Layla's name, which is Layla's Layla, that name signifies a beautiful night, while Senadina's name is kind of like a radiant hope, is what Senadina means. But Senadina tells a story to Layla, and in the story she says that a deer, a dog, and a cosmic dragon, they lost their homes, and in the night sky they were looking for a new home, and in the night sky they found a bright star, and when they reached the star it was barren, but they essentially cultivated the land, sowed the seas to, you know, bring life to this planet. And in this planet, they met a small lion, a small tiger, or they either call it a small tiger or a small lion. Is what they met in this new star, and they ended up becoming friends with the lion. Specifically, the deer ended up being very close to the lion. You can see. Short chat, I am hoping that you guys have enough IQ to realize what the hell this picturesque story is trying to show, right? Surely you will understand. You don't need to make me tell you. It's very blatantly obvious. But yeah, we learn about this story of how... Oh, how does the story go? Hold on, let me check. Actually, now that I look at it, this freaking story, like most of the CGs are from the story, huh? But it's basically how they spend time with each other, of how the dear star is the star that she and her compatriots and her companions found to inhabit. However, the lion star isn't the star. The lion star is the deer. Essentially, it's kind of what it is, right? It doesn't outright tell you this, but that's kind of what it is. So she might remember the story, but she's still looking for the accessory from Senadina. And as she's looking around, she hears someone's voice, and the voice asks, essentially, what are you doing? And we learn that the voice belongs to this person. And we learn that this person is called NARLAH. NARLAH? Yeah, NARLAH. God, she better be playable, chat. They better make her playable. Holy design wise. Oh God, I have not been excited for characters in a while. But I feel like there's no way it's anytime soon, right? But yeah. So this is NARLAH, and remember in the story, or Senadina's story, how there was a deer, a dog, and a cosmic dragon. So, the cosmic dragon most likely refers to Narla, right? Because the dog is most likely to be tossed. And the deer, you know, who else is there? But yeah, we find out that the relationship between Narla and Dreams, well, not Dreamseeker, but Layla, is not, let's say, the same as Layla and Senadina. It's more, I wouldn't say it's completely hostile, but it's like they don't get well the most. But we learned that apparently Narla doesn't really have, let's say, emotions as Layla or Senadina. She seems to be a bit more emotionless. As to why, we don't know, but that seems to be the case. So Layla is like under the impression that because of this, Nara can't really understand Layla or why she's looking for these stuff from Senadina. Because Nara suggests that she can replace it for her, but you know, Layla doesn't want it to be replaced. She wants to find the one. She wants to find it. But yeah, that's essentially what happens. And since Narla isn't really any help to Layla, so Layla just leaves. So she leaves the place. So she's like going to leave God's Tower, and she ends up meeting a NPC, and essentially learns that we learned that the time period is the eve before the first Ten Shoes War. And we learned that Litos is like setting up the Ten Shoes War to, you know, form like let's say like a night order to protect the god of Mars. And we essentially learned that Layla is the current god of Mars, and that she's, you know, very much, I would say, friendly with the people, but not in friendly as, let's say, what you would think. She's like cares for the people. She's kind of like carrying on Senadina's mission, because we learned that none of the people know who Senadina is, even though they should know, according to Layla. So by the looks of it, it seems that when Senadina disappeared, died, or poofed, her whole existence also poofed. So any members, or let's say any citizens of Luoxing, also don't remember Layla. I mean, Senadina. But I guess because Narla and Lisos aren't, you know, let's say, humans in the sense, and Senadina is technically a god now, she remembers Senadina. Oh, that's why she remembers Senadina. So essentially, Layla then leaves the tower and then walks around trying to find the item, Senadina's item. But she's just like remembering stuff. She realizes that she's been too cooped up in the tower, right? Alright, the NPC that she met before she left the tower, the one that told her about the Ten Shoes War that's, you know, being set up by the Toss. She was a painter and she wanted to like build a sculpture of Layla so that the people know what she looks like. But because Senadina, when she was a god, she never like had stuff like that. She herself also doesn't want stuff like that. But she kind of, when she finishes meeting this NPC, it feels like she talks about Layla. I mean about Senadina, of how Senadina is like the only god, how she's basically the mother of Luoxing, the mother of Mars. And it feels like she's brainwashing the citizens to forcefully know this, even though they technically don't remember this since Senadina has disappeared. The memories of her also disappeared. But yeah. So Layla moves about, she remembers some memories between her and Senadina, of how we see of how Senadina was very, very, very friendly with her people. Like, she spoke to her people, she went around with the people, like, they had good repertoire between each other. And Layla was like always next to Senadina. And that if it wasn't for Senadina, Layla would have never, like, you know, attempted like new things. And so after she remembers that, she then keeps looking around, but then she hears like something, a noise, and then we see that, oh, we hear that someone's like stuck somewhere, and we learn that Layla, her authority is the shadows. The shadows are her authority. The shadows are her power. The shadows come from her. But then there's the question is like, wait, that doesn't make sense, because the shadow calamity is what caused the end of Luoxing. But if Layla is in control of all the shadows, that can't really happen unless somehow she lost control of all the shadows, or the control of shadows was usurped from her. So it's like, something's happened that caused Layla to, you know, lose control of her powers. But that's, we learned that her power is the shadows. She helped the kid who was like stuck in the wall, and then the kid kind of ends up, you know, hearing that she's like looking for something, and so the kid like gets all the people, because like the citizens want to do something for Layla, because Layla does keep like the people safe. She helps them out, she keeps them safe, she basically cares for them, right? But the people feel like they haven't done anything to repay her, so they try and, you know, help look for Senadina's pendants, but alas, they did not find it. But Layla says it's fine, but you know, you kind of see the difference between Layla and Senadina. Like, the difference between Layla and Senadina becomes more apparent to Layla herself, right? But it feels like Layla also already knows this. So then we go. So then Layla thinks. So then Layla tries to think, where else could a thing be? And then we hear that she decides to go to the library because it might be with Serapeum. So that's another thing, because how the hell is Serapeum here? Because this is in the eve before the Ten Shoes War. And we know that Serapeum looks like she's the youngest, but this is the eve before the Ten Shoes War. So this is like a very, very long time ago. So it's like, huh? Who the hell is Serapeum? That she's here. It's like kind of jarring, to be honest. It's like weird. So we essentially go to the library and we, you know, remember more stuff about our time with Senadina. And it's very sweet, you know, seeing the memories between us and Senadina, us and Layla. I mean, us and, well, Layla and Senadina, because this is essentially kind of showing the relationship of how Senadina was extremely close to Layla. Because in this section, Layla was like surrounded by books because she was like feeling down, since she tried to help like some trees which were, you know, falling apart. So she tried to use her authority of shadows to, you know, hold the trees, but she ended up destroying the trees with the shadows. So she's kind of like, you know, feels like she can't do anything but destroy. And essentially, but Senadina, you know, kind of sees it the other way. Well, Senadina essentially believes in Layla that she will be able to help the people, right? So yeah, this is like all of memory between Senadina and Layla. It's like, I like the storybook like they're using, but it also kind of gives me like a foreboding feeling of like, something's gonna happen, something's gonna break, isn't it? Like, what the hell could have happened that Layla feels so much so, like, that Layla feels powerless, or that Layla is regretting becoming a god? I mean, obviously it has to do with Senadina, but what the hell happened? Well, yeah. So that's essentially what happened yesterday. So we're technically at the library going to look see Serapeum. But before we see Serapeum, we just, you know, reminisce about some memories with Layla. I mean with Zanadina. Okay, so should we just start it then? Because that's kind of like essentially what we saw yesterday. So let's just see this. Oh god, I have a bad feeling.
いつかその力を支える信念はあなたが守りたい人、守りたい星に変わってく。それと
Yeah, because I guess Zanadina wants to watch over the stars of how this. Yeah, it's like, it's. No, let's just continue. In the future, the conviction that supports this strength will become the people you want to protect and the stars you want to watch over. And
他にも何かあるの？
like seeing Layla. I mean, well, I guess this is Layla, right? Not Dreamseeker. I mean, I said it yesterday. It's like Dreamseeker in her goth face, but not really. It's a style, definitely. It looks weird because I'm so accustomed to seeing, you know, Dreamseeker's model with, you know, her standard colors, not black, purple, black, white, purple.
秘密。謎のままにしてレイラ自身に答えを探してもらいたいの。
Well, that's a secret. I'll keep this puzzle for you.
いずれその時に私のレイラは
Huh?
きっと自分だけの答えにたどり着けるはずだよ。
One day, what now? Okay, I can't even like try to interpret what the hell was just said because it was literally no sound. Well, it was just a ringing. One day, and when it comes, my Layla will have the answer. When she disappears?
過去も今も未来も同じ。私の
Oh
答
god,
え
she's
は
so...
セナディア以外にありえないんだから。
She... It's like, Layla's so down bad, but Zanadina... I don't know, I feel like Zanadina sees Layla more like a daughter, in a way. No matter... No, whether in the past, present, or future, my answer has always been Zanadina.
そう言ってもらえて本当に嬉しいよ。でもね、まだ長い時間が残ってるのに、もう答えを出しちゃうなんて用心深くて真面目なレイラらしくないんじゃない？
Hearing you say that makes me really happy, but there's still so much time, and jumping to an answer right now doesn't seem like something the meticulous Layla would do.
これが私の答えだから。
But this is my answer. Oh god. Oh, you are so...
そんな真面目な問題について考える余裕が出てきたっていうことは、私のレイラも少しは元気になったんじゃない？
If you're hearing noises, it's because I'm freaking taking my jumper. Since you're thinking about such a serious question, I guess my Layla is feeling better already.
元から元気だったし。
Oh? Oh, but you would have felt bad about she. Oh, I guess not? No, I've never felt bad.
本当に？じゃあこっちにおいで。レイラの目を見て考えを見抜かせてもらうよ。
Really? Then come closer. Let me look into your thoughts through your
待っ
eyes.
て。約束するよ、セナディア。全力を尽くして私の権能であなたの望む奇跡と想像を作り出してみせる。絶対に。
Wait a moment. I promise you, Sonarina, I'll do my best to turn the visions and imaginations you've long expected into reality. Using my authority, I swear. Using her authority?
私だけじゃないよ。レイラ自身の考えも大事にしなきゃ。
They can't simply be my expectations. Your ideas matter as well.
同じだよ。 影のあるところには光があり、互いに支え合いながら共存してる。
Alright,
さっ
there's
きセナディアが教えてくれたよね。
alright about the shadow, because she hates the power, right? But Senadina was kind of saying like how there's no light without any shadows. They are the same. Where there's a shadow, there's a light. They complement and become one with each other. This is what you taught me, right? I don't think Senadina sees it the same way Layla does.
ちょっと、私の
Maybe?
言葉で
I don't
言
know.
動かすなんてなかなかやるね。じゃあ、働き者のレイラちゃんが植えた木を見に行ってみようかな。
Hey, you're a quick learner, ain't you? Then let's go take a look at the trees planted by the diligent gardener Layla, shall we?
待って、やっぱりやめてセナディア。全然綺麗じゃないから。
Oh, wait, no, Senadina, they don't look good at all.
レイラは毎回そうやって謙遜するけど、いつも完璧にできてるじゃない。ほら行こう。私と一緒に。
You're being so modest, but you're doing perfectly. Come on, Layla, I'll go with you.
セナディアと一緒に。
Wait, why are they? Oh. Is this meant to show that even though the picture here that they're together, in reality they're like, they aren't truly together, right? Because they thinking or they prioritize different things. Is that just what it's meant to signify that? I think that is what it's meant to signify. Oh, this is such a cute... But because it's cute, it makes me think, oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
ここにはレイラお姉ちゃんしかいないよ。
Oh, Serapium.
セラペウム？
Oh. She looks different. Oh, okay. She looks the same, but she... Interesting. Serapium.
レイラお姉ちゃん、昨日読みたいって言ってた本をまとめたよ。
Does she know Senadino?
これをあげるね。
No, she should, right? Since the conversation between Serapium and Lutost. Well, Layla, I've organized the books you said you wanted to read yesterday. Here they are.
ありがとう。そういえば、
Pendant, not necklace.
図書館で私のペンダントを見なかった。
Oh, thank you. By the way, Serapium, did you see my pendant in the library?
ペンダント？ごめんね、レイラお姉ちゃん。
So she still sounds the same. Pendant? Oh, sorry, Layla. I didn't see it.
そうなんだ。
I see.
一緒に探してあげるよ、レイラお姉ちゃん。
I can help you look for it, Layla.
大丈夫。自分で見つけられるから。
It's okay. I can find it myself.
レイラお姉ちゃん、悩み事は一人で抱え込むんじゃなくて、みんなで分け合ってもいいんだよ。
Then I am so much more confused about Serapium then. So why was Serapium then obsessed with Unity? Hey, look, you can share your worries with everyone. There's no need to keep it inside. Oh, she already under Unity here.
悩んでないよ、セラペウム。
No, I'm not doing that, Serapium.
二人の力は一人よりも強いから、探し物をするときも一人よりも二人の方がいい。違うかな？
The strength of two is stronger than that of one. So it's better for two people to search together than one person alone, right?
そのペンダントはセナディアからもらったものなんだ。彼女の手作りでこのくらいの大きさで綺麗な色をしてるの。まるでセナディアの目みたいに。
It's a pendant that Senadina gave me, which she made herself. It's about this big, with a very beautiful color, just like her eyes. Just like her eyes, huh? Jesus.
あ、思い出した。
That's what she does know.
確かに綺麗なペンダントだったね。 セナお姉ちゃんがそれを作るの
And
に
she even knows
す
Narla.
ごく時間がかかってて、ナハラおばちゃんにも手伝ってもらってたん
Wait,
だ。
then what the hell is Serapium? Because I'd assume Serapium is not an alien. Because what's her name? Senadina said it was only Narla, Litos, and Ha, which were the aliens. Then what the hell is Serapium? Serapium, I mean, that name is the name, oh, the moniker of the archangels, right? The highest angel. Angel. I don't know. Oh, I remember now. That's indeed a beautiful pendant. Senna spent a very long time making it, and even asked Aunt Narla for help.
ナハラはペンダントが欲しかったから
Nahla. Look, that's
セナリア
Nahla.
につ
That's
きまとっ
the...
て邪魔してただけ。あんなの手伝いのうちに入らないんだから。
Nahla was simply pestering Senadina for a pendant too. And how do you call that help at all?
でも覚えててくれたんだね。
However, it seems you still remember.
あの頃、みんなはよく図書館に来てた。セナお姉ちゃんもよくあなたを探しに来てたし。
Yeah, back then everyone used to come to the library. And said I'd like to look for you here.
私がいつも図書館に隠れてたからかも。
Probably because I always sit in the library.
うん、確かにそうだね。猫ちゃんを探すときによく通う場所を見張っていれば、だいたいそこで捕まえられるのと同じ。
Yeah, that's right. Just like when looking for a big cat, if you pay attention to the places it usually hangs out, you will most likely catch it. Okay.
レイラお姉ちゃんは本の山に隠れるのが好きだけど、解けない謎に出会っても、悩みがあって気持ちが沈んでても、セナお姉ちゃんはいつもあなたを図書館から連れ出せた。
Although you like to hide yourself among the piles of books, whenever you recommended a puzzle you couldn't solve or something that troubled you, then I would always find a way to take you out of the library.
解けない謎？私がリトストの出した難題のせいで悩んでて、セラペームと一緒にセナディアに連れられて花火を見に行った時のこと？
Huh? Okay. Then this makes Litos even more interesting then. Ah, that fucker. Like, Then the question, because when Litos was talking to the Sanadina, he did mention that their home was destroyed by something that they thought was a gift. And before you said what that was, like, it cut out. Which was annoying. Because then that kind of reminded me of, like, Vita's, like, story. Which she's mentioned all the way back in chapter 37. I guess we'll see. A puzzle I couldn't solve. Was it that time when I was bothered over Litos' conundrum? And Senadina dragged the two of us out to watch the fireworks in the end?
セナお姉ちゃんが見てるだけで頭が痛くなるような問題はさっさと忘れよう。綺麗な花火、美味しいお菓子、どれもリトストなんかよりずっと面白いでしょって言ってたのも覚えてる？
Yes, I remember. Senna said, forget that question, it's nothing but a big headache. Those pretty fireworks and tasty snacks are far more interesting than Litos. True! Although, to be honest, Litos is, like, very interesting now.
そうだったね。彼女が言い終わった途端、頭上からパパンって音がして花火が咲いたの。空の鮮やかな光、耳元のざわめき。
Jesus Christ,
世
man.
界で一番綺麗な笑顔。
She is so... I don't even know.
私の目の前にあった。
I guess, yeah, no, she is, like, so down bad. Yeah, just as she said those words, the fireworks bloomed over her heads with a loud bam. I could see the radiant colors in skies, hear the endless chatter around me, and witness the most beautiful smile in this world.
そして私はリトストの問題の答えを見つけたってセナディアに伝えたの。 でもそれを聞いて
Wait,
彼女は
is she
私に
also...
私に
Wait,
なんて言ったのかな。
is she also forgetting? Then I told Senadina that I had found the answer to Lito's question, but when she heard me, she said... What did she say? Wait, is she actually forgetting?
レイラお姉ちゃん
Oh god, the music stopped. Oh god. Layla?
どうして思い出せないの？セラペウム、セナディアがなんて言ったのか覚えてる？
Wait, why is... Wait, would it even affect her? Because she's... a god, no? Why can't I remember? Serapium, do you recall what Senadine said?
ごめん、レイラお姉ちゃん。あの時はあんまり聞いてなかったから。
Oh, sorry, Layla. I wasn't paying attention at the time.
あの日、セナディアは一体私に
Oh
なん
god.
て言ったの？
Is she starting to lose her mind because she's... Oh god. What exactly did Senadina say to me that day?
レイラお姉ちゃん、大丈夫？
Layla, are you okay?
大丈夫だよ。
Oh, no, you know you're not fine. Oh god, she's like starting to slowly lose... Oh god. I am fine.
そんなに思い詰めないで、レイラお姉ちゃん。無理に思い出さなくてもいいよ。だって、
It's okay, Layla. Don't push yourself too hard because...
セナお姉ちゃんはもういないから。どんなにたくさんの思い出を集めても、もうあの日には戻れない。
That's not what she wants to hear. Oh god. Zen has already left. No matter how many memories we have, we can't truly go back to that day, can we? Oh god.
だって、過去に戻ることなんて
Because we can never return to the past.
永遠にできないんだから。
This is not good.
違う。私が忘れさえしなければ。
As long as I haven't forgotten. But I feel like she's starting to... What the wait, hold up. Why is it daytime in Dreamu? I thought there was no such thing as day in Dreamu.
レイラ、こっちこっち。
Pursue the past you had with her.
セナディア。
Oh god. Oh my god, her VA is doing such a good job, by the way. Pursue the past you had with her. The anchor.
あれ、汗だくじゃない。まさか、ナナってば自分の仕事までレイラに任せたんじゃないよね。
Nana is NARLAH. It's just Senadina's nickname for her.
大丈夫。セナディアが飾りたかった提灯はもう全部準備できたから。
I was supposed to tell me NARLAH passed all her tasks. No worries, I already finished all the lanterns you're going to hang.
うちのレイラちゃんったら最高。こっちも完成したよ。今回のお祭りのために夜明け前から街の飾り付けを始めたんだから。
My Layla is amazing.
くれるといいな。
My part is done too. We started decorating the city before dawn for this celebration. Hope everyone will like it.
きっとみんな喜ぶよ。セナディアはいつも細かいところまで気が利くから。
I'm sure everyone will like it. Senadina always considers things thoroughly.
それはレイラがそばで手伝ってくれるおかげだよ。私がどんなアイデアを思いついても、レイラはいつも一緒に形にしてくれた。
That's because I have your help. No matter what idea I come up with, you're willing to make it happen with me.
私にとっては、セナディアも同じだよ。
It's the same for me.
夜になれば水木に明かりが灯って、みんなは色とりどりの提灯に囲まれながら賑やかに楽しく笑い合う。きっと素敵な景色だよね。
When night falls, the lights of Ruimo will come on and everyone will be laughing and enjoying themselves under the colorful lanterns. Imagine how beautiful that would be.
早く夜が来ればいいのに。
I hope the night would come sooner.
セナディア、セナディア、
Oh god.
どこにいるの？
Oh
夜は何も
no.
ないし誰もいない。
Nothing except boundless and desolate darkness.
寂しくて孤独で
Oh,
どこまでも
it's in her
続
symbol.
く暗闇だけ。
怖がらないで。私がいるよ。
Oh crap, I fell down.
私がいるから。
I'm still here. We have a 3D model for Layla, which I don't think we get so quickly. But I doubt she's gonna be playable anytime soon. Pursue the past.
高いところから落ちちゃって翼を折ったみたい。
Oh, but? What should I do if it falls from a height and it breaks its wing?
まずは影の力を使って翼を固定してあげるのがいいと思うよ。
You can channel the power of the shadows to stabilize its wing first.
でももしうまくできなかったらと思うと、こういうことはセナディアの方がよく経験してるからやっぱり。
But I'm worried I can't do it well. You're more experienced with this kind of thing, so you're more experienced, not you're more experienced.
経験は自分で積み重ねていくものだよ。誰だって生まれた時から何でもできるわけじゃない。あなたならきっと大丈夫って信じてるよ。そんな私のことを信じてくれないの？
The experience is accumulated by degrees. No one is born knowing how to do everything perfectly. I believe you can do it too. Don't you trust me?
セナディアのことを信じないわけないでしょ。わかった。セナディアがいてくれるなら
How could I not? How could I not believe you? Since you're here with me, I'll give it a try. Hmm? Other birds.
セナディア、私できたよ。
Senadina, I did it.
レイラならきっとできるって知ってたよ。こういう小鳥は夜型だから怪我が治って夜になったら外へ出してあげようね。
Jesus, guys, this. Oh god, this. It's weird. Technically, if you really think about it, not too much is happening in this chapter, but in reality, like a lot is happening because of we're learning so much that we didn't know about Leyland. Senadina. We'll leave it. We'll release it at night.
きっと待ってくれてるはずだから。
We will return it to his family at night. They must be waiting for it.
セナディア。
Oh god.
あの小鳥はどこに飛んでい
They're
ったんだろう。
flying.
家族の元に帰れたのかな。
Has it returned to its family?
そもそも待ってくれてるものなんていなかったの
Oh
かもしれない。
god, this girl.
私みたいに。
レイラ、ここにいるよ。
待って、セナディア。
The hell is that? Hold up. Is it just dropping leaves? I guess it is, right? That ship. Pursue the past you had with her.
見てレイラ、太陽がもうすぐ沈んじゃうよ。この角度ならちょうど塔の頂上が金色に照らされてる様子が見えるね。
Look, Layla, the sun is about to set. This is a perfect angle to see the tower's top turn golden.
日の出を見るときも、日の入りを見るときも、セナディアはすごく嬉しそう。
Whether it's watching the sunrise or sunset, you're always happy.
日が昇るときは朝焼けが雲を突き抜けて辺りを照らすけど、日が落ちるときは夕焼けが天地を染めてくれるからどっちも綺麗。それに私のレイラちゃんと一緒に見てるんだもん。
Yep,
嬉しくないわけないでしょ。
Yep, the both sight to behold, with the full glow breaking through the clouds at sunrise, and the afterglow dyeing the horizon at sunset. And since I'm enjoying them with my little Layla, how can I not be happy?
セナディア、
Senadina.
レイラは日の出と日の入りどっちが好き？あ、私と一緒ならどっちも好きなんてのはなしだからね。
She knows it. Okay, what about you? Do you prefer sunrise or sunset? You can't say both when I'm with you. She's gonna say sunrise, isn't she?
うーん
Yeah.
じゃあやっぱり日の出かな。太陽が昇ってまた新しい一日が始まって無限の可能性と期待を感じられるから。
I'll choose sunrise then. As the sun rises, it marks the beginning of a new day, which beams with infinite possibilities and anticipation.
でもそれは日の入りも同じだよ。
But the sunset is just as beautiful. But she doesn't like it because it means the ends, I'm assuming?
え
Huh?
夜の帳が降りて
Oh, never mind.
みんなで静かに今日という日にお別れを告げるの。いい日だろうと悪い日だろうと全てが夢の中で安らかに消えていくから誰もが新しい始まりを迎えられるんだよ。
As night falls, everyone quickly bids farewell to the day. Be it a good or bad, they find peace in dreams, enabling themselves to start anew.
だから日の入り後の夜も同じくらい楽しみになるでしょ。
Therefore, the night after sunset is something to look forward to as well, right?
夜も楽しみ。
Yeah, the night is something to look forward to. Oh god. Oh, the
期待
so,
暗闇の中でうごめくのはただ永遠に続く恐怖と
painful
悲しみ。
morning.
そして何もない私自身。メイラ、こっちを見て。
Hmm.
セナディア、お願い。
Oh my
もう消
god.
えたりしないで。
Jesus. Oh my god, this. Please don't disappear on me. Oh, I'm surprised we haven't seen it tossed. I mean, I guess we kind of saw him at the start, right? But. Pursue the past you had with her.
綺麗な川でしょ。そうだね。透き通ってて活気に満ちた水気を映し出してる。
Have I? Oh.
まるで私がよく知ってる目みたい。
Yeah, the flowing river is transparent, reflecting the vitality of Dreamu, just like a pair of eyes I'm familiar with.
じゃあレイラちゃんの目は何に似てるのかな。
Rainbow.
わかったよ。虹や万華鏡のようないろんな色彩を集めて鮮やかな無限の可能性を映して輝くんだね。
Wait,
すっごく素敵。
wait, does that mean Layla always had these eyes then? Oh, what are Layla's eyes like? Oh, I know. They're like a rainbow, a kaleidoscope, where all colors come together to display countless possibilities. Beautiful.
そんなの大げさだよ。
You're exaggerating.
本当だからね。なんなら透き通った川の水を見てみる？つまり私の目を見て。
Look into my eyes. Oh my, what? Okay. For real, if you don't believe me, you can look at your reflection in the crystal clear river. And by river, I mean my eyes. Oh my, what? Oh my, oh, who wrote this chapter? There has, okay, I know whoever wrote this chapter, like, enjoyed themselves writing this.
セナディア。
Senadina, like, you can say, I mean, you can kind of say, like, it's borderline in terms of, like, fan fiction, but it's not. It's so weird.
冗談を言うたびにそんな顔をするよね。確かに可愛いけど、レイラが嫌だったらもうからかったりしないよ。
Every time I joke around, you make this cute expression, but if you don't like it, I won't tease you
違
again.
う。あ、私はこのままでいい。
It's not like that. What I mean is, this is fine. We can say it like this.
永遠にこの瞬間にとどまるの。
Forever and ever, stay in this moment.
でもいつまでもここにとどまることはできないよ。
Something's gonna happen, but we can't stay here forever. Huh?
だって川の水はずっと前へと流れ続けてる。 私たちも明日に向けて遠い景色を目指さないと。
Because the river always flows forwards. Likewise, we must always move towards tomorrow, towards distant landscapes, right?
セナディア、
Senadino?
川のように前に進んで、レイラ。
Forward like a river.
いや、何もない。漆黒の夜に染められた川の中にあるのは孤独で忌々しい私の目だけ。セナディアを失うわけにはいかない。
Oh god. This OST, hold up. This is a new OST. What is this OST? Keep Senadino. The shadows. Huh?
今日はどんなお話が
We
聞きたい？
slept here today.
でも
What the fuck is happening?
レイラはもう暗記できてそうだよね。もう話せることはないよ。
レイラ様、セナディア
Who is Senadino?
どうでしょうか。
What, what is happening right now? Hold on to the memories of Senadino. Is the reason why? Because we can technically see Layla in Vita's demo, right? Does she become like that because she loses all her memories of Senadino?
落
Keep
星の
Senadino.
神様のことだよ。決して忘れちゃいけない神様。
それじゃあ今日はレイラが自分のお話を語る番だよ。きっと
New friends
新
and
しい
new
仲間と出会って
landscapes.
新しい景色を見つけたんだよね。
Ah.
レイラ、振り返っても構わないが、
What the hell is speaking?
返してはいけない。
He can look back, but he cannot go
どうして
back.
私から唯一の光すら
Wait, who is that voice? The only ray of light be stripped from my hand. Wait, who was that voice? That didn't sound like NARLAH, was it?
セナディア、セナディア。
あなたならきっとこの星を連れて遠い場所へ行ける。だから
To return to her. She's waving goodbye. Time to look forward. Nope. Huh?
セラペム、ごめんなさい。
大丈夫。平気
Wait, what the hell just happened? Wait, was that?
レイラ
Huh?
お姉ちゃん、心配しない
So
で。
that was all in her mind. I'm fine. It's okay. Layla, don't worry.
ごめん、セラペム、ごめんなさい。私はなんてことを。
I'm sorry, Seraphim. I'm sorry. What have I done?
レイラお姉ちゃん、緊張しないで。
So she almost killed
私
Seraphim
は
there.
大丈夫だから。
Layla, don't worry.
本
I'm
当だよ。
really alright. Look. She wanted to reach out and touch the helpless goddess before her, but was quickly avoided.
いや、セラペム、私から離れて。あなたをこれ以上傷つけたくない。
No, Seraphim, stay away from me. I don't want to hurt you again.
セナディアと約束したのに、全力を尽くして私の権能で彼女の望む奇跡と想像を作り出してみせるって。
I promised Annalena that I would use my authority to create miracles and fantasies that she hoped for.
なのにこんなに臆病で無能な私は
Oh,
彼女の信頼を裏切った。
but as
スタディアを失望させた。
oh god, but as weak as and incompetent as I am, I betrayed her trust and let her down.
あのプルシャから来た女の言う通りだ。私はいつまで経っても欠陥品に過ぎない。
That woman from Borussia was right. I will always be mere defect. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Wait. Wait. What the fuck is this timeline? I am so confused now. What point in time are we? That woman from Borussia was right. I will always be a mere defect. Purusha, that is Venus. So she's talking about Vita here, but this is meant to be the Eve before the first 10 shoes. Huh? Huh? What is the timeline? Where are we? No, hold up. Actually, where? Oh no, hold up. Oh wait, no, I need to confirm this. I need to confirm this. Where is it? History. Wait, where is it? Let me look for the specifically. Hold. I actually need to confirm this. Shut up. It should be. It should be in this section, right? Hold up. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Because it literally says it's on the eve of the first 10 shoes war. Because that's where it starts. And we haven't really like jumped in time or anything like that. So, what? I am so confused now. I'm actually incredibly confused. The woman from Purusha, there's only one woman from Purusha we know, and that's Vita. Like, she's the only survivor of Purusha because Shai is dead. Unless Vita met Layla long time ago. But I don't believe so, because in the video... Hold up, where's the video? Where is it? Where is that Visa's from Planet Find trailer? No, but she didn't mention it in the trailer, right? She didn't mention in this that Layla was a... Because if you see Vita's eyes, she already has the eyes of Bodhi here. So this has to be after... So this has to be after the 1.5. Because does she mention that she's... Hold up, let me see Seraphim here actually. No, that's not the same attire she's wearing right now. Does she... Because she only calls her a defect. Like, she only calls her Layla a defect in the story, right? It's not... She doesn't call her a defect here. Then is this... Then is everything we're seeing just memories of Layla? Unless NARLAH is still here. No, that can't be, because we're at the 33rd Ten Shoes War. That's where we are in time. And this is before the Ten Shoes War, but technically, where Dreamseeker and Duranda was sent to was an unknown Ten Shoes War. We don't know exactly which Ten Shoes they was sent to. So they could be at the eve before the first Ten Shoes War too. Okay. But then why would she say... No, but that doesn't make sense though. Let's continue. That woman from Perusia was right. I will always be a me with the defect.
ううん。レイラお姉ちゃんはすごくよくできてるよ。この星の文明はキラキラしてて、ここにいるみんなはレイラお姉ちゃんのことが好きなの。
No, Layla, you're
誰かを裏切ったことなんてないよ。
doing great. The civilization on the star shines brilliantly, and everyone here loves you. You didn't let anyone down.
確かセナお姉ちゃんが
Still remember that Senna once said. Senna once said. She had. Wait, no. Oh, no, no, she. No, no, no.
やめてセラピウム、もうやめて。落星の神になる資格なんて
Stop it, Serapium.
私にはないの。
Just stop it. I don't have the right to be Luoxing's goddess. The dark-haired god shook her head in defeat and left like she was fleeing. The confused girl who was left behind muttered to herself.
花火の音の中でセナお姉ちゃんが教えてくれたよ。レイラお姉ちゃんは自分の誇りだって。
Over the sound. Wait, why didn't you say that?
ずっと覚えてる。
Over the sound of the fireworks, Senna told me that you were her pride. I had always remembered that. Why didn't you?
時は長い。
Did you deliberately didn't tell her that?
そのリトストの言葉を理解できなかった。私は永遠を見て、
Even in
終わり
insanity,
が回帰するも
it.
のだから、全世界が回り続けているのに、
Only my
私
time
の時
remains
間だけ
frozen.
が止まったままだ。
Oh god, she reminded me of Otto.
私にはできないよ。友達を傷つけた私に神と呼ばれる資格はない。
She's reminding me of Otto.
ナディア、
No.
どうすればいいのか教えて。
Could you tell me what I should
あ
do?
の女は言った。神に忘れられていくのが創世の神の運命だと。
Of every creator.
あなたとの唯一のつながりもだんだん消えていってしまうの。
Last connection between us fade
や
away.
だ。私は全てを覚えてる。
I am so confused. Ah, the freaking. Oh my god, that freaking one word, that freaking one line has me so confused now. When is this timeline? When. Huh? Recall.
レイラ見て、この木また少し伸びたんじゃない？なんだか毎日変わっていくよね。
Leia, look, hasn't the tree grown a bit taller? Every day the tree seems to change a little.
枯れては茂って、季節は流れて繰り返す。木々はそうやって芽吹き、また開花して実ってく。
As seasons
特
cycle,
に変わらないと思うよ。
trees sprout, flowers and fruit. Sprout, flower and fruit. Does it really seem that different?
でもこの子はずっと伸びるように努力してるよね。そうしたら未来はもっと高い場所で実ってより広い景色を見られる。
But it has been striving to grow upwards, so that its fruits will grow in a higher place, to see a broader view, right?
セナディアの理屈で言えば、木の実はそれぞれ違う景色を見てるってこと？
According to you, each fruit on the tree sees a different view?
もちろん。
Of course.
木の実が見る景色を想像するなんてセナディアくらいだよね。どっちかといえば、味の方が光の当たり方によって変わりやすいけど、
Only Senadina would imagine what scenery a fruit might see. It's more likely for them to produce different flavors due to the different light exposures.
なら一番高いところにある実の味が知りたいと思わない？
Then do you want to taste what the fruit at the very top is like?
ちょっと待って。
Is she climbing the tree? Oh wait, are you? Wait, Senadina.
ちゃんと受け止めてね。
Yep, she is. Be sure to catch me.
もう私がやるよ。
Never mind, I'll do it myself.
そう言ってくれると思った。やっぱりレイラは最高だね。
I knew you were the best, Layla.
まさか私が言い出すのを待ってたの？
Are you seriously just waiting for me to say this?
そう、どうかな。
Take a guess.
でもこの大きな木が頑張って高いところまで持ち上げた果実には期待していたような甘さも豊かさもなく、苦い後味だけがあった。
So it is what I thought, because I was thinking, is this talking about the highest place, right? Being God. So the fruit lifted high by the great tree. It didn't taste as sweet and juicy as the tree had hoped, and left a bitter aftertaste.
私みたいに
Just like me. Yep.
一人でも十分よくやれてるよレイラ
Well, it's already been doing well on your own.
セナディアが留守にしてる間は自分で決める必要があるの
So during the time you're away, I'll have to decide things on my own.
こういった大小さまざまな仕事は一旦レイラに託すね
Yep, I'll just entrust this and that to you for now.
でも自分の判断が正しいかどうかはどうやって知ればいいの
But how do I know if the decisions I make are right?
そこは経験想像力と愛する心で
Well, you gotta rely on your experience, imagination, and passion.
また冗談ばっかり言うんだからセナディアは
You're joking again, Senadina.
全部本当のことだけどねまあでも3日後には帰ってくるからあっという間だよ
Gone for 3 days. I'm telling you the truth, but I'll be back in 3 days. And time will pass quickly. Back in 3 days.
あもしかして私のレイラは一瞬
That is
たりと
true.
も私から離れたくないのかな
That is correct. That is correct. Or rather, my Layla doesn't want to be apart from me for even a set moment.
もちろんそう返事をしたいが
Hmm.
言えないことも知っている彼女を失望させたくないからだそしていつものよう私は再び嘘をつく
Of course, which was what I wanted to answer her, but I knew I couldn't say it out loud. For I didn't want to disappoint her. And so, as usual, in such times, I told her yet another lie.
そんなことは考えてないよ
Oh no, I'd never think like that.
本当私が遠出したら一人でこっそりペンダントを手にして口頭の上で泣いたりするんじゃない
Okay, that's exactly what she did. Oh, she probably did. Really? You're not going to clench the pendant and wipe your tears up in the tower alone, are you?
そのやり方はあまりにも未熟だ私はただ引き止めるような言葉を胸にしまうなぜならそれはあなたが決めたことであなたがくれた責任だからだ
That response was far too childish, so I'd only hide my plea for you to stay deep within my heart. Because this was your decision, because this was the responsibility you entrusted.
もう子供じゃないよっていうか昔の私でもそんなことはしない
I'm not a child anymore. Even when I was one, I wouldn't have done something like that.
あれ、
うん
でも確か
But I recall...
5本これから3日間はリトストのアドバイスに耳を傾けるようにするこの前言ってた学校を増やす件も日程を決めておくねそれからよく外を歩いてみんなを助けて一緒に問題を解決する
During these 3 days, I'll actually listen to Lutos' advice. But establishing more schools in the agenda as discussed, and God more to help people solve problems sooner. Wait, hold up. No, hold on, wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, the whole idea was that at the start of part 1, part 2, we all thought that Senadina may have been someone who attempted to unite with finality just like Keanu did. But that's actually not the case at all, is it? What the hell? What the fuck is Senadina?
私は必死に力を見せて虚勢を張る小動物のように軟弱で
What is
どうし
Layla?
ようもない気持ちを再び彼女に見抜かれるのではないかと心配してしまう
I was like a small creature that was bluffing desperately, anxious that she might once again see into my vulnerable thoughts.
まだ他に注意しなくちゃいけないことは？セナディア、
So is there anything else I should be aware of, Senadina?
やるじゃない。やっぱり一人前だね、レイラ。
Not bad at all. I knew you could handle things on your own, Layla.
時間が経つほどこの嘘は進化していった。これは幸運なのだろうか、それとも呪いの始まり？
As time went on, the seed would only grow more elaborate. So was this truly luck or the start of a curse?
そうだね。私は
Hmm?
もう大丈夫。
Yeah, I'm okay now. Are you though? Are you
セナデ
really?
ィア、あの時の私がもし下手な嘘つきを演じずに思いを素直に打ち明けてたら、今日の落成は今よりマシになってたのかな。
Senadina, if I hadn't been such a bad liar back then, and had said what was on my mind, would Loshing be in a better place today?
セナディアはずっと私の信念を支えてくれた。セナディアは私の答えそのもの。
Because Senadina has always been the believer that supported me. Senadina is my answer. Oh my god, this is the OC for... Oh my god, I can't remember.
その答えまだ変わってないの？
Has your answer
簡
changed
単
you?
に頑固な子だね。
You're such a stubborn child. Huh? Wait, what?
またぼーっとしてるの？私のレイラ、早く来て。
Are you daydreaming again, my little Layla? Come here.
行こう。プレゼントを見せてあげる。
Let's go. I've got this gift to show
つ
you.
いてきて。
Keep up.
セナディア、待って。
Senadina, wait for me.
セナディア、セナディア、どこ？
Oh god, Senadina, Senadina, where are you?
もう置いてかないで。セナディア。
Oh god. Don't leave me behind, Senadina.
見て。
Look. Hmm? What does she see?
綺麗な景色でしょ？
Beautiful view. Sunset.
足元のこの大地には花が咲き、葉が茂り、絶えず命が回り続ける。セナディア、これがあなたが守りたかった宝物で、私のために残してくれたプレゼントだよね。
Lush with flowers and life, the ground beneath us flourishes and thrives. Senadina, this is the treasure you wish to protect, and the gift you left me.
あなたは言った。私たちの足跡は落星の至るところに広がってるって。私がこの道を歩き続け、緑豊かな花や木々、空を覆う雲、それに幸せに満ちた笑顔を見たときこそ、あなたと再び出会える。
You once said that we've walked every inch of Loshing. So when I continue down this path and see the lush botany, the blue sky, and the faces glowing with happiness, I'd see you again. But she doesn't, does she?
ここにあるすべてに
Oh, she
あな
does.
たの面影が残ってるから、もちろん見えてるよ。でも私が望んでるのはこんなものじゃない。
Yes, I can see you everywhere here. Of course I can. But what I long has never been all of these.
広い星の海で 同じ風景を分かち合ってくれた。長い時の中でそばにいてくれたセナディアが欲しいの。あなたに触れることができる。一緒に過ごした日々に戻りたい。
I want Senadina, who would share the view of the sea of stars with me, who would live through this everlasting time with me. I want to go back to the lively days when you were right within my reach.
セナディア、もしあの時離れないでって言ったら、私のために残ってくれた？
Senadina, if I had said please don't leave me back then, would you have stayed with me?
あなたの口から答えを聞くのが怖い。使命と私、あなたの選択。そこに例外なんてないよね。
Oh. But what? Why did she leave is the question. I'm truly afraid to hear the answer from your lips. Between your duty and me, how can there be any exceptions in your choice?
それでも想像しちゃうの。もし過去に戻れたら、もしあなたと離れたくないって伝えてたら、結果はちょっとでも変わってたのかな。
But I still harbor a wild desire. If I could go back to the past and tell you that I don't want you to leave at all, would things have turned out differently?
あなたがいたら、またバカなことをって言われそうだよね。生と死も時間を止めることはできない。なら、どうすれば同じ川に足を踏み入れて、あなたの手をつかめるの？
If you were here, you'd surely call me silly again. Life and death cannot even hold the steps of time. What can I do to step into the same river twice until I can hold your hands?
落星はもう完全にあなたのことを忘れてしまった。友人たちも平然として自分の道を歩いてる。不思議だよね。一瞬も離れたりしないって思ってた人が、だんだんどうでもよくなって、最後は記憶にすら残らないんだもの。
Luoxing has completely forgotten about you, and friends have calmly walked their own paths. Isn't it strange? Those those we once thought were inseparable, are now gradually becoming replaceable. In fact, they cannot even remember you anymore.
だから、私は忘れない。忘れたりしないよ。セナディア。
So I cannot and I will not forget you.
セナディア。
Senadina. Senadina. The solitary god persistently called out her name, Senadina, as if the sequence of characters was the most wondrous incantation in the entire galaxy, capable of rescuing her from the darkness and allowing her to glimpse of that soul eternal glow. Yet finally the god also understood. One can never truly grasp a ray of light.
でも私もあなたの言葉を忘れ始めてる。いつかは私もみんなと同じようにあなたのすべてを思い出せなくなるんだろうね。
But even I have also begun to forget the words you spoke. And one day I won't be able to remember anything about you, just like everybody else.
リトストが言ってたね。一番いらないものは思い出だって。それは自分に向けられた刃のように、思えば思うほどに自分を苦しめて、
I mean, he's not wrong
血
here,
まみれになるくらいに痛いって。
because that's what she's doing to herself. Lisa said that memories are the most useless thing, like a sharp blade turned against oneself. The more you reminisce, the more you torture yourself until you're bleeding and in unbearable pain.
私だって分かってるよ。みんなから信頼と渇望がこもった目で見られて、楽しく落成の明日を語られてるとき、私は責任を持って前に進まなきゃいけないって。
How could I not understand? When everyone gazes upon a god with eyes of trust and want, when they happily speak of Luoxing's future, of course I know I have to bear the responsibility and walk boldly forwards.
でも、友達を傷つけそうになった私は、影の中にいるちっぽけな私は、何をもってみんなを前へと導くの？
But what right do I have to lead everyone forwards? I who nearly harmed my friends, I who cowered in the
過
shadows.
去の思い出を抱え込んじゃいけないのは分かってる。落ち込んじゃうような弱い感情を認めるべきじゃない。だって、それは神がすべきことじゃないから。
But would you ever say that Sanadina was wrong, though? I know that I cannot cling to the past memories. I should not acknowledge those depressing and weak emotions, because that is not what a god should do. This would prove that Sanadina's choice was a mistake. Yep. Ah, I literally called it. No. Sanadina cannot be wrong. I've always been the one making mistakes. I don't do well enough. I let everyone down. I am unworthy of being a god. So so that's why she becomes like that. She essentially discards all her emotions and memories. No, but she wouldn't. She doesn't, though. Because if she did, then the Dream Seeker... She wouldn't make the Dream Seeker. So must quickly discard these fading memories, abandon these useless and fragile sorrow, and fulfill everyone's expectations. No, she would, actually. She would. No, but that's no, because then the question is, how the hell does she lose control of the shadows? But oh my god, Senadina, I really miss you. I truly miss you so much. Jesus Christ! Oh my, no, nah. The VA is killing it here. Huh? I know, Layla. Wait, what? Senadina. Wait, why is it question marks? Do you remember? We used to chat here often, and we made so many wonderful memories together. This is a bait. Are you tired, Layla? Would you like to rest on my shoulder and take a nap? Just like you in the past? But you're just a part of my memories. You're right. Alright. Close your eyes and clear your mind. Sometimes you just need to relax. I'm fine now. The pendant hasn't been found yet, and Litos said he has something to discuss with me. I should leave this place. You're still the same as always, my Layla. Don't bottle up your anxieties and pretend you're doing fine. You can voice out your worries. But who am I supposed to share my worries with now? I wouldn't say Litos is a good choice. What about Litos? He's a man of few words and always tries to appear aloof. He's come a long way with us. He has witnessed your growth and truly cares about you. It's a true surprise. I didn't think Litos would be the one to stand by me until the end. But Litos isn't the only one. Look. The redhead god extended a finger towards a distance, like a tree's lush branch growing forth, like a path stretching out into myriad worlds. Her gaze settled upon the mortal world of Ruimond and Tyrus, where the light shone like the stars above.
過去の思い出だけじゃなくて、あなた自身が作り上げた全ても存在してる。
Layla, the land beneath our feet holds not only our memories of the past, but also everything you've created.
惑星の文明は長い時の流れによって昔よりも繁栄してる。あなたは信頼に値する神様だよ。
The civilization of Luoxing has become more prosperous than ever over time, and you're a god truly worthy of trust.
私はただセナディアが愛する星を守りたかったの。あなたの望みのために最善を尽くしたかった。
I just want to protect the stars you love. I want to do my best to realize your wishes.
そうなの？でもあの時レイラに頼んだ仕事はまだ一つだけ残ってるよ。
Is that so? There's still one thing I entrusted to you that hasn't been done.
何？
What's that?
自分のことを大事にしてね。
Taking care of yourself, Layla.
セナディア。
Senadina.
これが
Blind.
一番大事なことだから、もう忘れないでね。
It's the most important thing you have to do. You mustn't forget.
わかったよ。セナディア。
I remember, Senadina.
知ってるよ。私はずっと自分の思いを隠したままでいる嘘つきだ。
Huh? I'm a liar who keeps my thoughts hidden.
みんなにとってはその方が良かったか
For
ら。
everyone's good.
でもセナディアが愛した全てを愛してるから続けられたの。この言葉は嘘じゃない。
But I love everything Senadina loves, and I'll keep holding on. This has never been a lie. Oh,
リトストの声みたいだね。
Tossed. Okay, never mind. We actually do see Tossed today. Oh, why is the question mark on the dog?
やはり見たのか、子犬。
I knew you saw the little dog.
犬を飼うの？リトスト。
Are you getting a dog, Tossed?
時間は限られている。それに、他にも心配事があるというのに、自分に余計な負担をかける必要はない。
My time's limited, and there are other matters that worry me, so why would I burden myself?
なんだか他の意味があるみたい。
You seem to be hinting at something.
でも残念だね。だってあなたに懐いてくれる小動物は珍しいじゃない。
Well, that's a shame, because it's rare to find small animals who like you.
構わない。私も好きではないから、ある意味公平だ。
It's fine. I do not like them either, so I suppose it's fair. Why does he not like the dogs, the
つ
animals?
まり過去に私たちが小動物に餌をあげてた時、一人だけ遠くにいたのは悲しんでたわけじゃなかったの？
So when we were feeding small animals, you just stand there at the distance, not because you were feeling down.
考えすぎだ。
You're overthinking it. Stupid dog.
じゃあ
Don't you?
私についてくれ。
So will you come with me?
じゃあ私についてくる？
Huh? She starts to mimic Senadina then.
この子を連れて行こう、リトスト。
Take it with you, Lutost.
お、なぜだ。神であるお前の行動と決断は星全体の運命を左右する。
Oh, why?
理由が聞きたい。
As a god, your actions and decisions affect the fate of the entire planet. Do you need to give me you need to give me a solid reason?
犬を飼うことと星の運命の関係性はわからないけど、
I don't see how having a dog connects to the fate of the entire planet. I mean, it depends on how she loses her power, I guess.
私たちには孤独な時間があるでしょ。果てが見えない道を行くんだもの。この子はあなたの旅路の仲間になってくれると思うよ。
Because we'll always have moments of loneliness. Because we're walking a road with no end in sight. And on this road, it can accompany you.
これは普通の犬だ。何があっても私と比べれば一瞬で終わる命だろう。どうやって私の仲間になるのだ。
It is a regular dog. No matter what happens, its life is a blink compared to mine. So why would I accompany it? Or so why should it accompany? Wait, does she then make Donnie-Gu then?
じゃあこの子の子供にも付き添ってもらえばいいよ。 文明を守るようにこの子たちを代々守ること
Okay,
が
never
で
mind.
きるでしょ。
Then let us
そ
children
れは
keep
立
you
派な
company.
ことだってあなたも言ってたよね。
You can protect them, just like you protect civilization. You said before. That's a remarkable thing. Puppy!
あの時の言葉は今の状況とは無関係だ。それに犬の称賛など私には必要ない。
Is that then why Donahue took that form then? Huh. What I said back then has nothing to do with now. And besides, I don't need the admiration of a dog.
そうだね。それで名前は何にする？
So what are you gonna name Donahue?
どうでもいい。
Oh, never mind.
お
Whatever.
いで。リトストがあなたが必要だって言って
Come
るよ。
here. It just says he needs you.
エーラ、私はそんなことを言ってはいない。
Layla, I never said
リ
that.
トストってば、どうしてあなたもいつも口と本音が真逆なの？
Why are you always so contradictory, Toast?
もしかしたら私はそうではないのかもしれない。あるいはそうすべきではなかったのかもしれない。
Maybe I'm not like that. Or maybe I shouldn't be like that.
その謎だらけなところも直した方がいいよ。
You really should break that habit of speaking in riddles.
レイラ、話がある。
Layla, I have something to tell you.
騎士選抜のことならすでに話は聞いてる。他の件なら明日時間が取れるはずだよ。
If this is about the night selection, Tenchu's War, I've already heard about it. If you wish to talk about a different matter, I can make time for you tomorrow.
それで騎士選抜について考えはまとまったの。
So, what are your thoughts on the night selection?
私？あなたが決めればいいじゃない。今から人を選ぶのも今後教育して育てるのもあなたの仕事でしょ。
My thoughts? You can decide.
私の意見を聞く前にすでに準備し始めてたよね。
After all, the selecting and mentoring of candidates is your responsibility. Haven't you already started making preparations before asking my opinion?
お前はこんな時だけは昔のように自身の意見を言うんだな。
Just like in the past, it is only at times like this when you find it hard to conceal your honest thoughts.
騎士選抜の話題になると、お前は傷を負った獣のようになる。
When I mentioned the night selection, you were like a wounded beast.
別に新しい騎士なら好きに選んで私の意見が欲しいならそうだね。口数が少なくて静かで謎めいたことを言わない人がいい。
Someone who doesn't speak in riddles. That isn't true. If you wish to select a new knight, go ahead. If you'd like to hear my opinion, I much prefer someone quiet who doesn't speak in riddles.
レイラ、騎士を選ぶのはお前のためだ。その者はお前と同じ寿命を得て、お前と共にこの星を前へと導いていく。
Layla, we are selecting a knight for you.
慎重になる必要がある。
This person will live as long as you will, accompanying you in leading this planet forward. You must take this seriously. Is she...
リトスト。
Litos? Her knight? Oh!
なんだ？
Litos? Oh!
そんな正論よりも知りたいことがあるの。
Oh, never mind. I'm not interested in such a grand rhetoric. I'm more curious about something else.
聞こう。
Listening?
あなたは言ってたよね。あなたの部族では新しい騎士が太陽のように少しずつ昇るとき、古い騎士は月のように銀河に沈んでいくんだって。
I remember you said that in your tribe, when the new night rises like the sun, old nights set into the starry river like the moon.
確かに。
Indeed.
でも、あなたは約束してくれたはずだよ。どんな時も私のそばにいて、私を教え導いてくれるって。
But I remember you promised me you'd always be by my side, accompanying me and guiding me.
レイラ、お前はもう立派な神だ。今の私に教えられることなどないだろう。
Layla, you are a worthy god. What else can I possibly teach you now?
質問に答えて、リトスト。
Answer my question, Litost. He gazed into those eyes that were desperately holding back emotions. He had witnessed her journey from the stubborn and reticent child to a god, wielding supreme power as if it was a march of flourishing civilization itself. Some things became increasingly immutable with time, Like the bandage that had covered the wound for too long. Ultimately, it had to be ripped off with a heart-rending pain.
ああ、確かに約束した。
Yes, that was my promise.
やっぱり覚えてるんだ。
I knew it. You still remember? Then why is he breaking the promise?
そうだ、レイラ。お前のペンダントだが直してやった。
Oh yeah.
取るがいい。
Oh Layla, fix your pendant. Here you go.
セナディアのペンダント、本当になくしちゃったのかと思った
Sending
よ。
his pendant. I thought I lost it for good.
思い出した。私がうっかりペンダントを壊しちゃった時にリトストに修理をお願いしてたんだっけ。そばにないことが珍しすぎてつい忘れ
That
ちゃ
seems
ってた。
weird. I remember now. I broke the pendant by accident and asked you to fix it. But I felt too uneasy without it around, so I forgot about this entire matter. The recovered treasure shone in her palm, illuminating the world around it, with such brilliance that it swept away all existing melancholy and sorrow. Indeed, how could she have possibly forgotten? She was the one who handed the pendant to Litos while stuttering incomprehensibly. Perhaps it had to been the horror of discovering the cracks on the pendant, or a subconscious desire to avoid the truth of how everything Senadina had left behind was gradually fading. She had chosen to avert her eyes and willingly believed she could still recover what had been lost. She gently reproached herself for having forgotten such an important matter, and she also struggled to restrain an overwhelming excitement as she quietly basked in a familiar warmth.
お前はいつでもそれを握りしめている。なのに、これまで持ちこたえるなど、ある意味、神の奇跡のようなものだ。
You used to clutch it so tightly all the time. It's a miracle that it held out for so long before cracking.
確かにそうだね。でも私はこれがないとダメなの。ありがとう、リトスト。
I
あ
truly
なたが
cannot
直してくれなかったらどうしていいかわからなかった。
I truly can't do without it. Thank you, Lisost. I don't know what I would have done without
そ
your
の
help.
気になれば、きっと他の方法も見つかるだろう。
As long as you're motivated, you find a solution for your own.
そうかな。
Is that so?
ところでこれから時間はある？リトスト。
Do you have some time later, Lisost?
悪いが、リングの近くに行って進捗を確認するつもりだ。
No, I'm heading over to see how things are going around the arena.
そっか。ならちょうどいいね。一緒にあの小さな木を見に行かない？
Oh, that's perfect
セ
then.
ナディアが私たちと一緒に植えたあの木だよ。
Let's take a look around the little tree together. The one Senadine and I planted. Something's gonna happen here.
あれはもう立派な
Oh, never mind.
私たちが水をやったり世話をしたりしなくても風と雨から旅人を守れるようになっている。
It has grown into a big tree
見
now
に行く意味などあるのか？
and doesn't need watering or care. It can already provide shelter for passerby. What's the point of going to see it?
でも彼女が植えた木が少し恋しいな。
But I miss the tree she planted.
わかった。
Alright.
ありがとう。
Okay. What the hell happened between now and then and later? What the fuck happened to Toast? There's so many questions
柔術戦争についてだが、
regarding Tenshu's War.
お前も出席して新たな騎士の誕生を見届けてくれないか？
I hope you can attend and witness the birth of the new
セ
knights.
ナディアが好きな花を用意してくるね。この季節だとたくさん咲いてるはずだから。
I will prepare some flowers that Senadina likes. There should be a lot of them blooming this
レ
season.
イラ、
Layla,
先に行ってて、リトスト。
you go ahead first, Lisost. Pick the first flower. Oh, the dog is following us. Pick the flowers.
やっぱり離れようとしてる。
He really does want to leave. Oh? So Litos wants to leave.
大丈夫。彼は落成で一番素直じゃない人だって分かってるから。
It's fine. I know he's the most contradictory person in
さっき
Luashing.
も あなたのことが好きなのに自分の口では言わなかった。
Just like you earlier, he clearly likes you, but he won't say it himself. Oh?
もう離れないって約束してくれたから、何かを心配する必要なんてないよね。
He promised you wouldn't leave, so there's nothing to worry about, right? Oh?
セナディアはこの花たちを気に入ってくれるはず。
How grave?
さあ、行こう。
Send these flowers. Senadina will like them. Let's go.
セナディア、
Senadina.
あなたも彼女に会いたいんでしょ。
You miss her too, don't you, Lutost?
なのにどうして私たちは自分を騙して
What the fuck is happening? So why are we deceiving ourselves
いけないの？
to keep moving forwards?
リトスト、早くこの子を支えて。
Oh, so that's a tree.
レイラ、水をちょうだい。
Hurry up, Lutost. Hold it. Layla, pass me water.
手伝うよ、セナディア。
Yes, I'll help you, Senadina.
レイラ、木を植えるのにそこまで水をやる必要はない。
Layla, you don't need to water the tree so much.
ごめんなさい。かけなくてよかったんだね。
Sorry.
覚えたよ。
Luckily, I hadn't poured yet. I'll remember that.
大丈夫。やっぱりレイラも早く成長してる姿を見たいよね。
It's okay. Looks like Layla wants to see the tree grow tall too.
この子はいつか大地に深く根を張ってたくさんの枝を生やす。その下では旅人が涼んだり、上では鳥たちが巣を作ったりするの。
One day it will take
すっ
root
ごく素敵な景色だね。
in the earth, sprout luscious branches, with people resting under it, and birds building nests on it. What beautiful sight that would be.
その時にまた一緒に見に来よう。
Then we'll come back and see it together when that happens.
木を植える側は、それが自身で成長するために必要な全てを与えればいいだけだ。その後、旅人の休憩場所になろうが、鳥や獣に果実をやろうが、
The one who plants a
木を
tree
植える者が気にすることでは
only needs to provide everything it needs to grow on its own. Whether it provides shade for travelers or bears fruit for animals later is not for its planter to worry about.
でもそれを見届ける人にはなれるよ。大きくなったら一緒に見に来ようよ。
But we can still be its witnesses. When the little tree grows, we'll come to see it together, alright?
セナディア、あなたは約束を破った。
But you broke your promise, and do you
で
know?
も少なくともリトストとあなたのペンダントが一緒にこの子を見てくれる。
At least I still have Lutost and your pendant to keep me company while I watch it.
あなたも
Oh,
私たちを見てるの？
it's been many years then, since then. Were you watching us too, Senadina? Oh god, what is Lutost?
すまないセナディア。私は大罪を犯した。
Huh?
私はあの子を騙したのだ。
Oh, lied to Layla. Sorry, Senadina, I've made a huge mistake. I lied to that child. Hmm?
レイラはいい子だ。彼女は落星を導く神になる。これはお前の評価によるものではない。私自身の考えだ。
She is a good child, and she will become a god who leads to Shing. I'm not saying this out of your high regard for her, but it is simply my personal opinion. Okay.
落星の文明は彼女の努力によってますます繁栄した。しかし、レイラは心の底で今もその手にある権能を拒んでいる。
Oh.
その恐怖と自己否定をなだめるためには一人で進ませる必要がある。
So that's... Oh. The civilization of Shing has become increasingly prosperous through her efforts. But I know that deep down, Layla is still rejecting the authority in her hands. She must walk alone if her fears and self-doubt are to be dispelled. The harsh words spoke by this familiar voice made this trusted figure as cold as ice in the depths of her heart.
彼女に責務を果たすように教え、使命と責任を託した。長い年月の間、彼女が自身の才能を無駄にせず、
Oh.
正しい選択をするようにと期待したが、
I taught her to uphold her duties, and entrusted her with a mission and responsibilities. Over the many long years, I had hoped she would not waste her talent and make the right choices yet. Oh.
お前の信頼を裏切ったのは私だ。彼女の心にある儚い願望を黙認し、放置したのは私だ。
I've betrayed your trust. I've condoned and indulged her unrealistic expectations.
永遠など存在しないと告げることはできなかった。
Unable to tell her that eternity does not exist. The long suppressed undercurrents coalesced into a black vortex, stirring a tempest within her hollow heart. Did this break Layla?
私の存在は過去へとつながる象徴になる。その存在は彼女をお前との思い出に浸らせ、その別れから目を背けさせている。
My existence is like a symbol that bridges into the past, enabling her to drown in memories of you, and to avoid confronting your departure.
これは私たちの使命に背くことだ。ひいては母性の悲劇を再び招くことになる。柔術戦争が始まれば新たな騎士が誕生する。
This goes against our mission.
彼女の意志とは関係なく。
Huh?
私は
What the? Wait, what's happening? Oh, hold up. It goes against our mission and might even reenact the tragedy of our homeland. When the Ten Shoes War begins and the new knight is born, whether she wills it or not, I shall. Huh?
セナディア。これがお前の騎士として、お前のためにできる最後の使命。
Senadin, this is the last thing I can do as your knight. The dark shadow slowly crept into the light, and the authority silently gave birth to a curse. Oh.
嘘つき。
Liar.
わからないはずないでしょ。
Indeed, but I do understand.
わからないはずないでしょ。
Just be...
私はいつも思い込みで自分を欺いてる。誰もが私を置いていく。誰もが嘘つきなんだから。
This marked the beginning of... Oh. What is... Oh my god.
果てしない暗闇が
Me?
天幕を黒く染め、すべての星々が
No, this is still Layla.
光を失う。
The sky is engulfed by an endless darkness, and all the stars fade into obscurity.
結局、信じられるのは自分だけ。
In the end, the only one I can trust is myself.
そうだよね。夢追い人。
Don't you agree, Dream Seeker? Oh. Tsunami got prey. Oh. Okay.
やっと一息つけるね。
Huh. That is an interesting way to end that chapter. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's actually Corrupted Shadow. There's so many questions I have with you, with this timeline, because she said that woman from Purusha, because this is all happening before, but I'm so lost. Wait, the stream is still on, right? Oh, why does it tell me that there's no? Hold up, chat. Let me check something. Did my internet die? No. Okay, never mind. For some reason, the YouTube, for some reason, telling me that there was no connection or something. Okay, never mind. Okay. Then hold up. I am so confused. This confuses me the most. What do they mean by what does she mean by Purusha? I mean, there's only one person from Borussia we know. But this happens in the past, so this means that the reason why Vita's interested in Mars is because she was at Mars before, which can make sense since Vita was traveling through different places in the Sea of Quanta, and the Sea of Data is just a segment of the Sea of Quanta, right? NARLAH, but I guess we kind of see a bit of what the corruption started. But then I'm confused though. I'm so confused though. Because if Layla was the one who started it. No, that's. Oh, so confused. There's actually. I need to see things through. I need to like revise some stuff. Specifically this section. I need to see this part again. Because supposedly, Litos' plan was to leave after the first 10 Shoes War. Because the whole purpose of the 10 Shoes War was to make a knight for Layla. But the fact that Litos is still here after each 10 Shoes War is it that Layla placed a curse on Litos? Is that it? That would have to be it, right? Then the question is, what the hell is NARLAH? NARLAH. There's actually so many questions. But that was good. That was a good chapter though. That was a good chapter. But a bit confusing in some aspects. But overall pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to mull over this a bit more. Oh, it was pretty good. Did not expect, like half of the stuff that happened in this chapter did not really anticipate, which is good. That's like really good. But yeah, that'll be it for today then, chat. There might be a stream tomorrow. We'll see. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the ZZZ fishing event. That's like what we're gonna do. And then we'll start the Wu stuff. Like the Wu story probably next week. But yeah, that'll be it for today, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I did. The story leaves me a lot to think. But yeah, that'll be it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and I guess your weekends. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye, chat. Take care. What the hell happened to Layla and Litos?